Hello, I'm going to show you how to create some lovely thumbnails for our expo sites. As you can see here, we've got some new ones. I've updated the older ones using some of the techniques I'm going to show you. Let's take a couple of the new ones though. I've got them here. Essentially what's happening is that the landscape pictures are being squashed into square shapes. You can see sort of how they relate. And WordPress is kind of automatically doing this, and we don't want that to happen. So what we need to do is, the most foolproof way is just to create some squares ourselves and upload them as thumbnails. Easiest way to do this, let's start with this chap. There's a couple of ways. I'll show you the easiest way first, and that is to use predefined actions. You need your actions palette, which I have here. If you need to find it, it's under tools in Photoshop, and tools and then actions, and this palette should pop up. What you'll have to do initially is get this file that I've already got here called thumbnail crop. I'll be emailing that to each of you. And once you've got that, top right hand corner of this palette, you want to go to load actions, find the file, just click open, and it will appear like I have it here. Two different versions, one for landscape, one for portrait, depending on the orientation of the picture. This is obviously landscape, so just highlight, you've got, they're called thumbnail crop L and thumbnail crop P, so we want L for landscape. Hit play down here, and there you go. It's kind of cropped it and made it into the perfect image size as well, which is 150 by 150 pixels, as you can see here. Works great for things like that, but what about, you know, something like this? It's landscape. If we give it a go, it's kind of, you know, the chap is sort of on the very edge of the picture. That's because this automatic procedure doesn't know where stuff is. It just kind of automatically crops from the center. So we have a manual method of cropping, which I'll show you. Let's start with him again. Right, what you need is your crop tool here. Here's your palette. You want this crop tool, or you can just press C on the keyboard. That will do the same thing. And what you want to do is go from sort of underneath the image and on one corner, click, press the shift key and drag, and the shift key will, what it'll do is it'll snap it to this perfect square. If I do it without the shift key, you can see it's going all over the place. So you don't want that. You want to press the shift key, click, drag all the way across the picture. It won't let you go off the top, as you can see there. And then once you've got this, you can move it about. Still hold the shift key, otherwise you'll go off the page. Press the shift key down and it snaps into place. You can move it kind of left and right with your arrow keys or whatever you wish. Press enter, and there you have your square. And if you want, you can go to image size and change it to 150 by 150. This is already that size because of the stuff we've run on it, but you don't have to change the image size to 150 by 150. As long as it's a square, the website will do the rest, but if you want to, by all means. And also using the crop tool, I'll just use the same technique there. You know, you could do something like this where you focus in on the what really matters, sort of where the action is, if you will. But also you often get pics with these white borders, and you want to get rid of them ideally. So again, holding the shift key, what we'll do is pull these tags in from the corner and just lose any white space. There you go. Let's nudge it over a bit, and then that's about perfect, as opposed to, you know, the sort of mess that we were getting before. And then you can save these files as JPEGs, maybe put a -tn or something for thumbnail, or _tn, just so that you can differentiate them. and then that's it. All you do is upload them to the site. What you want to do is you have your post here, whether it's a new one or an existing one that you want to change. Go to this bottom right hand corner and you'll have the featured image, and that is the image that's nominated to be a thumbnail. You can see here that it's still landscape. I mean, I won't do it here, but you can remove the featured image, or I'll tell you what, I can do it and not save it. So let's get rid of that for a second. So you just set a featured image, and then it's sort of image management as usual. Upload the file, click and drag your new thumbnail files here, select, and then you can upload them into the featured image section here, and that will be your thumbnail, and that's it, job done. And that's all there is to it. Thanks very much.